This, as many of you may know, is the RPK. Basically, in the 1960s, Russia came to Mikhail Kalashnikov and said, "Comrade, you must design a light machine gun." Mikhail returned and said, "Niet, you do not need another light machine gun, you just need bigger Kalash." So that's basically what we have here. This is brilliant. But I like this. This is the RPK-74. You know, times change and so do calibers. So in 1974, they released this bad boy, which is an RPK, you know, a built-up, heavy-barreled AK, but in 5.45, set up to be a squad automatic weapon. And today we're going to be doing some shooting with it. Bitch! Alrighty, well now that we're done with the intro montage, time to get all up in them nerdy guts as to what this gun actually is. But the RPK-74. This bad boy is actually an RPK-74 clone. Started life, as you can see here from the writing on the receiver, as a Vepr 5.45 gun. Now the cool part about Veprs is that they have already the bulged RPK style trunnion, receiver, all that stuff. It already has the look of an RPK or an RPK-74 in this case. All of the barrel components are original Russian RPK-74 stuff. I believe the furniture is as well. The barrels for these things are notoriously hard to find, and when you can find them, they're very expensive. So this one's just one that Zach turned in the shop just specifically for this gun. Of course, we have our traditional 40-round Bakelite magazines. Just RPK-74 doesn't look right without them. And yes, this gun is semi-auto. This is a customer gun. It's not going to an SOT, so we can't convert this one to be a machine gun. Maybe one day I'll get my hands on one and we'll do it, but this one's got to stay semi-auto for now. But we appreciate his permission to use this sweet little piece in a video. Now we're gonna get to doing some shooting. Twist my arm. Now I figured the beautiful sunburnt furniture on this RPK-74 would pair very nicely with the Orange Crush soda. Or it was the cheapest thing at the convenience store. I'd like to think we did it on purpose. I've got my spine and I've got my Orange Crush. You know, that's probably the first time in a long time we've shot a target like that, and it didn't end up all over me. So, considering how much sugar's in that crap, I call that a win. So this was the first soda, I believe. He's got this giant, I don't have any other word for it, but gash. And this was the other one I picked up from about, I don't know, 4 or 5 feet over that way. Pretty nicely split open. So, surprise, surprise, 5.45 out of like a 26-inch barrel has a good bit of velocity to it. More than enough to More than enough to defeat 2 2-liter soda bottles. So now, of course, wouldn't really be a range video these days without sacrificing some White Claw. Watermelon White Claw. Definitely becoming one of my least liked flavors. Don't know, they just like give me heartburn. Now, some of you guys were actually asking why, in prior range videos we've talked about, the second White Claw can gets hammered more, more than me on like 12 White Claws. It gets hammered more than the first one. And the reason being, well, there's a couple of reasons behind that. So bullets carry with them a lot of energy. The energy is actually what does the damage. When it hits the first one, it doesn't actually get to transfer that much energy because it's perfectly straight, still just hasn't deviated yet, the bullet is not deformed, but by the time it gets through this into the second one, the bullet might have started to yaw, it's not going exactly straight, it might be already deformed, splitting open, whatever. And because it's not that aerodynamic, it will impart more energy on the second one. Which is why if you look at like temporary cavity and stuff like that on ballistics, in the first like 2 or 3 inches, it's really not as bad as, you know, a foot in, you get this massive expansion. So, for whatever that's worth, I don't think some of you asked for that, but Fimsics. Sayonara, watermelon. Let's go check it out. Perfect illustration of my point. Got our first White Claw can here, and this is the bottom half of the second. I think the top half actually jumped up and flew toward me. It's kind of funny. So yeah, there you go. You learned something. This is an educational channel. That's what we strive for. Man, this gun is a lot of fun. But, well, it's winter now and we're running out of daylight at fucking 5:30. So we're probably gonna have to call this one, call this a video. We're using fucking iPhone flashlights right now just to make sure that it's not super grainy for you guys. Anyhow, I hope you guys did like this video. If you weren't familiar with the RPK-74, it's a pretty cool gun. Maybe you know a little bit more about it now. If you have any suggestions of more range videos that you'd like to see, different stuff in the collection, maybe some stuff that we can acquire, please let me know in the comments. And be sure to join the hashtag AKG notification squad. If you post a comment in the first hour of a video upload, you could be entered to win cool merch from Bunker Branding. Also, if you have suggestions for stuff we could shoot at, please keep it like not FBI watch list material. I was thinking about actually starting to bring in some like binary explosives and whatnot. I don't know what the legalities of that are, if I need an FEL, something like that, but I think stuff like that would be kind of cool. Let me know what you guys would like to see. That's about all we've got for this video today, and I will see you sexy YouTube mother lovers in the next video. Thanks.
Fuel is my obsession to make the perfect weapon, like Rasputin's rise to the top.
Man, this thing is unbumpfireable, isn't it? Barrels for these are notoriously hard to find, and if you can find them, they're very expensive. So this one was turned down by Zach in the shop. Turned up, fuck. Barrel got turned. So random aside, we just found out some of the Pepsi cans from the 50 BMG in the fire video are still here and are bursting at the seams. I guess they've just been out here in the heat, whatever. At this point, they're basically just sugary hand grenades. Not on the RPK, motherfucker. Fuck you, cocksucker. There we go.